Hey, you guys, we are back. It's time for the haul. So I just wanted to make a haul video basically of what you're going to be needing for at least the college that I am going to for nursing. LVN. I don't know if I've expressed that as far as in my other videos, but yeah, LVN program, honey, LVN program. So we're just going to get right into it. First, I do want to go over the classes that we're going to be taking for the first semester and just get that out of the way. So when I go right into these totes on the side of me, you'll see a little later why there's so much in there. But our first semester is going to be Applied Nursing Skills 1, Clinicals, of course, Foundations of Nursing 1, and Nursing and Health and Illness 1. And we are going to get started. There's that. So if you see this, it's a big tote. And the reason why I have this big tote, let me just give you a big view of it. The reason why I have this big tote here sitting beside me is what I'm going to use to put my books in the car. So everything in here that I'm about to show you, I also have another tote for the casualties, if you must say. First things first, let's go over the books. So we have the Nursing Diagnosis Handbook. I don't know if you can see it. This is not as big as the other ones. This is one of the books you'll need. We'll put that back. Sorry if I go in and out of focus, but this tote is huge. This was not required, but I definitely wanted to get this. It's a dictionary it's just a medical dictionary, but this will help me to study for medical terms, things like that. Also, you did need this. I believe this is in both programs. The drug guide, the drug guide. You will need that. And this is the biggest book. I can't even pick it up with one hand. Look how thick this sucker is. It's still enclosed. I don't want to mess it up. We still got 2 weeks, girl. But this is, as you can see, Foundations in Adult Health Nursing. This is going to be for the first semester. Look how big this thing is. And you wonder why I need this tote in my trunk. And then we have calculations. I don't believe this is going to be in our first semester, but this is definitely going to be one of the books you need for the year, for the program. And then I believe this is going to be the second semester. This is the study guide of the Introduction to Maternity and Pediatric Nursing. And then this is going to be the book that we're going to be coming out of. And these are edition 8s. Cute, pretty. Let me make sure I got it all. Oh, yeah, and then the study guide for the Foundations of Adult. And I believe that about covers it. There's about 3 in here that has study guides to them. And study guides are a big part of the books that we have because they're going to have questions in there that we're going to go over, yada, 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 things we're going to need. So I see why they have that. Next, I'm going to bring out this cutesy. She is going to be for clinicals. As you can see here, you can kind of clip any notes on there. It's really pretty. It says notes in the front. And then when you open it up, you can use the notepad to write notes. You can pull it off and bring it to the front. And then whenever you're ready to hide any information through the privacy rights, you can open it up and put it in this little folder. I think I got it from Walmart like November. So I was shopping for other stuff, and I got that for November. I got that in November, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that for nursing. So I've just kind of held on to that. Let me see if there's any more books. I do want to go over this good girl here. This is where I have some old prerequisites. You're going to need note cards. These are used. There's some in here that are not used, but this is just a good method to hold on to just each exam. Any note cards that, for me, I am a writer, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so shout out to my homegirl, Cami. She set this up for me last semester when we were going through micro microbiology, and I love the way she did it. She had I didn't do that. I didn't put a title to it, but when she was going through at the end of the semester, shout out, I'm gonna steal that technique. And I believe, oh, and this important girl here, this is a folder from 2 semesters ago in summer. I had used this for anatomy, but it's still a good folder, so I'm going to use it. So the first thing I want to show you is the schedule. It is pretty thick. It shows here, we're not going to get into the clinical actual work until probably 2 weeks from the time we start school. So probably February, the first week, second week of February is when we will start to do that. And then here in this little baby, this is already homework that we have to do, assignments that we have to read over and answer the questions. There's about 11 questions. And then we also have a PowerPoint that we have to look at a certain chapter. So that's why I already have this folder kind of working already. It's pretty much going to be homework folder slash organization folder for my classes, kind of stick stuff in there per session for classes. And so now we're moving on to the next toe, which is about the same size. But more stuff. So this is the backpack I'm going to be using. I believe I got this from Target. Just super cute. I just loved it. It's got a front pocket here. I've got my USB card that I've gotten from the bookstore. Let's see what I put in here already. I was kind of excited, so I just kind of threw some stuff in here. And so this is a folder. It's just a normal folder. It's got things we need for the first day. Syllabus. You definitely need your BLS license or certificate, whatever you want to call it. Your first day kind of stuff is what I got in my backpack right now. And then, it's down, it's heavy. And then we've got a pencil holder. I got this from Target. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a pretty, like, shiny color. It's not really good in lighting. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know how to cover the lighting. I don't know. Anyway, it's cute. And it's pretty much got all my pens, all my highlighters that I just bought. It's got some, I did want to show these EXO pens for the dry eraser board. I use that. That is definitely part of the haul. I use that when I don't want to waste paper, and it's just something that I can't comprehend as far as learning. I will get that dry eraser board out, and I will continue to write and erase, continue to write, and that's what helped me through micro. I got these super cute girls from our Discount Diva store here locally. They are super cute. I don't know if you can see in the lighting. It's just terrible. Let me see. But they're just watches that you will need for your pulse, counting, for clinicals. And they were $1. They were $1 at Discount Diva. And then I got a few things from Walmart. These are just going to be some sticky labels. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know. Let's see. Just some white sticky labels. And then I've got some for my folder. and some for my books. These are going to be for my books, so some can kind of stick out, and I can just pull that page, get to that page, and then have the writing down in here. I do quick tip on this one though. If you do want to put this on your book and you don't want it to fall off, you can put some tape on the front of it before you stick it on there, and that way you won't ruin that sticky tab or have to keep putting labels on that, and it'll just stay put. And I believe that is all in the backpack. We're going to sit that right here. Let's sit it over here. And then we have a lunch bag. You guys, this thing was 50 cents at Discount Diva. I think it was 50 cents. It may have been $1. But everything at Discount Diva was either $1 or 50 cents or 20 cents. And it was worth it to go. I think I spent $15 and got 20, 30 things. It was amazing anyway. So this is my lunch bag. It's got a pocket here, a pocket here. If you're from Texarkana, you probably had like a million of these. But as I went to get a badge, they had like $1 sale on everything in there or below. And then I did get another clinical bag. I did have a homie that gave me one, and I'm super excited about it. But I saw these on sale, and I just had to get one. I've probably had maybe 2 of these in my lifetime, and I've never had it so cheap. But it's just, you can get it with your initial on it. There's several other different colors, but this sucker was $1. So let's see. Oh, what's in this clinical bag already, girl? What's already in here? So let's see. I've got the Lippmann too. I got this from our local bookstore. Most of everything that I got, you guys, was off the grant from the government, Texas workforce government, and it paid for my kits, my book. It paid for my uniforms, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But this is not two-sided; it's just one-sided. I already tried to practice, but just wasn't really good at it. But I did hear his heart. I couldn't really hear anything in the back. I'm not really sure if it's just to hear them breathe or any abnormalities in the lungs. But here you go. So yeah, I'm going to actually put her on because it's super cute and she matches. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper. Okay, so these babies were 50 cents. This was what I was talking about as far as like just a good sale. So these are 50 cents. It's got my first name and initials, Whitney, and these are our name badges that we're going to need. I got 2 because it's 50 cents. You know, if anything happens in 2 weeks, I'll just go back and get some more. Super cheap, and I just love it. And then I've got 3 of our pins that we need for the eyes pin lights. I've got one in pink and what color is that? Pink and black on the side. And then I got one in white and blue on the side that kind of matches our colors for school. And then I got black and white on the side. It's just really bad lighting. And then I just got a normal calculator from the bookstore that we needed. And these babies are so cute. These are notepads that I'm going to be using for clinicals. And these were 20 cents. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to stick it pretty close so you can see. This lighting is bad. But it's got a little ribbon around it. And then it's got that cute little fabric that matches my bag. And it's just a notepad, so 1, I can be accountable for who wrote this note, and 2, no one else can say it is theirs. So I am just grateful, and yeah, that's going to be the design here on the notepad. But yeah, these were 20 cents, so I went ahead and got 2. I'll probably go and get some more because I was just like needing to get out of there when I was checking out. Okay, so this is the blood pressure cuff. It matches my other clinical bag that my homegirl Charlie got me. Shout out to Charlie. I appreciate her. It's just a standard blood pressure cuff. It's got everything you need. I don't want to undo it because I'm going to have to fit it back in this bag. And I don't want to mess it up either. But yeah, so we got a blood pressure cuff. Super excited about that. So let's stick that back in here. And then we just got some normal scissors that we need, just navy blue, something that'll work. So I think also it's got a little pouch here I can put my notepads in that are written on to keep private. Anything else that I want to fit in there, like chapstick or anything personal care items. I did not grab those just yet because I just didn't think about it until now. So when we go back to the Dollar Tree or somewhere pretty cheap, I'll just grab a few of those travel sizes just so we can be prepared, ladies, because it's going to be a year and things could happen while you're in clinicals. It just can. So there's our clinical bag. And there's a few things just that I wanted to show to stay hydrated. I was just making sure that I got everything I needed so I wouldn't have to go and cram and get what I needed or, bring broken things to school. So this I got for 50 cents at the Discount Diva. It's just got my initials on it. And then I got this coffee mug at Walmart, and I was super excited about it because it's Valentine's Day, and it says, "I like you a latte," and I just love it. I thought it was super cute. Okay, girls, and then we also have our badges. This is what our badges look like. It's got our school on there, and pretty much you just put it on your uniform. Speaking of uniform, I've got two of these. They're just navy blue uniforms, pretty basic. We've seen them all around town. We've definitely had a few when we were going to the hospital where they were training, and super excited, to be a part of that now. Now I see how they felt when they were trying to stick and prick me. And then this is Beauty. Is from Charlie, one of my besties. We're actually going to be in the same class starting in 2 weeks, so we're super excited. So this super cutie has two pockets. This is actually the back, or you could use it as the front. It's just however you want to hold it. And then it has pockets on the side, so it's pretty useful. You can definitely fit a lot in here, and it's very wide in the inside. This is what the inside looks like, and it has a zipper, so you can close it up and have some privacy. But it also can fit anything and everything in this thing, so that's why I love it the most. So I think that is it. And last but not least, I was kind of waiting till the end so you would actually watch the whole thing. Excuse me, girl, but sometimes we have a lot to do and not enough time to do it. Our clinical bag. So it comes in this green color. So when you see it, you'll know exactly what it is. It's going to have the college on there. And then when you open it up, you're going to have your Foley catheter tray. I believe there's like 3 of them in here, but it's going to have your Foley catheter trays. This is what it looks like on the side and in the back. It's pretty sturdy. Here's another one, and this one is your dressing tray. And so your dressing tray is going to look like this. I'm so sorry my lighting is bad, but I'm doing this at 9 o'clock at night, and there's no natural light, so I'm just having to use what I have. Okay, and then this is our saline bag. This is what we're going to use to start our IVs. Super excited about that. And this is the big baby. Let me see if I can get a list out because there's so much in here. I mean, there's so much in here. Yes, the list. So this is what it looks like. It's got, all your fake whatever. It's got your tape. It's got your alcohol pads. It's got some gloves in there. It's got some patches. It's got all kinds of stuff, but let's really go over what's in here. Dressing change tray, alcohol prep pad, Foley catheter tray, gloves, vinyl, tape transparent, saline, IV primary tubing, IV extension tubing, IV catheter, needles, syringe, so saline, vac blood collection set, gloves, exam vinyl, saline, IV starter kit, contents list, which is this, tote hunter small, which is the toter, and then it has some practice powder, insulin, and AMP 2 milliliters. So it has a lot in here, and just this little pack here. Super excited. Um, yeah, so you're getting the VIP here on what is in your nursing bag. And I believe there's one more thing in here. Yes, so your IV starter kit, the drip is what normal people call it, or, you know, the IV drip. So that is it, girls. I don't think I have anything else that I need to explain or go over. I think that's pretty much it as far as, you know, the program starting. I'm super excited. There's 12 books. There's enough here, you know, to get through nursing school. So I'm probably leaving out maybe like one or two folders and some paper. Other than that, maybe a few dividers to kind of help me section off exams, things like that. But I am super excited. I know you guys are too. And I wanted to do this so we could be informing one another, and also so we can be excited to know what are we getting ourselves into, and not to back down from it, but to be courageous. Just check out other YouTubes, check out other hauls if I've missed anything. But as far as, you know, what goes for me, this I think will be helpful. There's two huge totes here. But I am super excited. I love you guys, and I hope this helps. Definitely hit the like button. It's free. So hit the like button, subscribe so you can see more items like this, more hauls like this, because there's definitely going to be other things later on down in the months to come. And also, I didn't acknowledge that I got just some full black shoes, a non-slip. I had to get them for work, and so it just kind of worked out to just roll it right on into nursing school. But you guys, I'm just super excited, super excited. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you.